Hi guys, it's reaction time. Kev is here.
Still.
Kev's a mate of mine, been here, known for years, haven't we? How many years have we known him for? A long time.
15, 20?
Yeah. So, obviously music is one of our things we've got in common. We love a bit of rock and metal. Kev is a regular gig goer, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah.
Yeah, so COVID must have been a fucking nightmare for you then.
Yeah, put a stop to everything, didn't it? Not just gigs.
But we're here to do, because we're massive fans of Alter Bridge. We've got a new album out. It's called Pawns and Kings. We're up to track 7 now. This is going to be track 7. We love it so far. One dip for us, I'd say. And, you know, it can't all be 10 out of 10s. His Holiday, we thought was a little bit happy, I would say. I don't know. How would you describe
Because
it?
we're miserable.
Because we're miserable, yeah. A bit too happy for us. But almost really good song, but I felt, and we both sort of said off camera a little bit, and we might have said it on camera, felt more like a Slash.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too catchy, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, I think Alter Bridge have always been catchy melodic, but in a different way.
I did sing the chorus on my way to the toilet.
On a holiday. It ain't always a good thing, because sometimes catchy ain't always a good thing. I mean, that yellow polka dot bikini weren't the, you know. You could say that's catchy, couldn't you? Very catchy.
When you put it like that, yeah.
But it wasn't quite that. But, you know, it was more like a rock and roll sort of song, wasn't it? Even a little breakdown, a little jazzy bit at near the end there.
As I'm looking at the titles, you know, Holiday, which is quite a normal sort of everyday or every year thing for people.
Yeah.
You compare that to Dead Among the Living.
I agree. This is war. You know what
sin
I mean?
after sin.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't.
Have you actually heard the Scorpion song? Because the thing is, with me and Kev, we're you're younger than me, aren't you?
Quite a bit, yeah.
So how old are you now?
41.
Yeah, so I'm 52 now. So like, I grew up through the 80s. So that part of rock and metal music, you know, Kev, because a lot of it is when you're brought up in it.
Yeah, I missed the 80s.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think Kev's ever latched onto that, you know, what I did growing up, that melodic rock scene, and maybe Maiden, you're not into that type of stuff.
No,
not
really.
But we really latched onto Alter Bridge.
Yeah,
you know, both of us, which is really cool. So, Fable, the Silent Sun, 8 minutes and 22 seconds long. The longest song on the album. I thought Pawns and Kings was probably going to be the longest song when it first came out, but obviously this is even longer. What are we going to expect now, do you reckon?
Bit of everything, I think.
Hopefully not too much. And what I mean by that is sometimes they try to do too much in a song.
Yeah.
But when it's saying it's 8.5 minutes long, you do want it to do a lot. You don't want it to be the same thing. If this was 8 minutes and 23 seconds of the Holiday song, that wouldn't have been the best thing, would it?
No, I'd
so
say
you,
no.
You know that this 8 minutes and 23 seconds ain't going to be that happy sing-along holiday song. It's going to be something a bit darker, maybe twists and turns, maybe some light and shade, as I like to call it.
Yeah, I think there's, all of that. All of the above.
We're only going to find out when we actually do it, so here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fable, is your arse comfortable enough? Do you want a cushion for this 8 minutes?
No, I'm good. I'm not 80 yet.
Right, here we go. Fable of the Silent Sun. Production sounds good, doesn't it?
Lost where we can't escape, blind to our own decay, lamenting when we can't let go until we die alone. We hope that it's not
happening.
too late. I used 'cause danger never will return. Yes, I confess, so you may learn. Convey the truth, the pain, so you won't have to hide. Please never second guess these words. Like a phoenix rising from the dust, I've come to lift you up. Like a new day dawning from above in turn, so you may learn a lesson from the things I've done.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I feel like I've heard 2 songs so far in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I probably expected that. I mean, I don't really know what the chorus is yet. I don't know about you. What is the chorus? Is there one?
I'm not sure we've heard it yet, or if there isn't one. Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Not that it has to be. Not it has to follow. Not it doesn't have to do verse, chorus. But we've heard. So we've heard the almost quiet beginning.
Yeah, there was a big build-up, wasn't there? That
Yeah.
first sort of minute and a half or so.
The chorus, and again, this is nothing. I'm not saying it's the same as another Allbridge song, but almost the chorus when it came. If it's the chorus, by the way. When the first heavy chords crashed in, it almost had a Blackbird feel. And I'm not saying Blackbird, but it was like the doomy sort of riffs, like you know when they first kick in and play. It almost had that feel of it, but probably not quite. Didn't grab me, and it's really hard with songs like this to first time reactions. These are the hardest songs to react to because it's meant to be a multiple listen song.
Yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah.
You know, it's not something you're going to go, oh yeah, that's really hooky, and oh straight away. It's almost like meant to be a bit of a hard listen. Do you know what I mean? Because it's going to be one of them ones that will, the melodies I suppose will grab you in the end, and you know exactly what the chorus is in the end, or if there is one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's gone somewhere. It's only taken, even though there was a big build up, it's already gone somewhere completely different, isn't it?
It's like it stopped, and it was like almost like an interlude, wasn't there?
With that guitar.
And then it started like a different sort of tempo, like different. Yeah, interesting.
It's definitely interesting, and I'm although my excitement for this one probably doesn't show straight away. I think that's meant to be like that way. It almost I had that feel with Pawns and Kings when I first heard it.
Yeah,
because that went completely in different directions, and the more I listened to that, even though I didn't listen to it that much, but even doing the first listen, it got me in the end. I understood it. But an 8 minutes and 22 seconds long has got to do this. Like I said, it can't just carry the song structure like in a normal song. It has to do other stuff like this. I mean, everything, they are a great band musician-wise as well. I mean, they're clever songwriters. You know, they try, this is the progressive side, I suppose you would say, progressive metal side of Allbridge for sure. You know, it's not following the trend of Holiday. You know, where that's like a 3.5 minute, you know, where it's a rock and roll.
You know where you're
track.
getting with that one. You don't know where you're going with this one, do you?
And that's the way it's meant to be. And I think this, what I like about this, it definitely fits in with the feel of the album. It's dark. You know, it's not happy at all. He talked about dying again, didn't he?
Yeah. You sort of don't know where this is going to go now, do you?
No, you really don't.
Or where any of it was going, to be honest.
But I do really like it, and I think it's probably one of them ones that's going to be fucking hell. After a while, that's a fucking amazing song.
They'll probably play this one live, wouldn't they? I imagine.
It does feel that way. It does feel
and
that
it's
way.
almost like they'll have a different feel on stage, like there'll all be all these like the lighting, the mood, and all that sort of stuff, like they've done with this kind of song in the past.
No, I agree. It is the longest, and at the moment, probably the most challenging. Would you say challenging song to listen to?
Yeah.
First time round, by the way. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, challenging the listener, as they say, that's a good thing. Do you know what I mean? I think they always do that.
Yeah.
And they do different stuff all the time to make me think about things a little bit more. So, you know, that's what sort of band they are, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I really, like I said, I don't know where the fuck or what the fuck is going to happen now.
No.
But I'm quite excited. You could see a big instrumental part. We better concentrate on that, by the way. All right. So, you ready for the
Yeah,
rest?
let's do it.
Here we go.
It's going to go either way, this one, isn't it? Now?
Yeah, I agree.
A fable of the silent song. And buried way below we have our deep regrets, with waves of anger to respect. We face the demons with intentions to protect. Our future angels forwards laying, like a phoenix rising from the dust. I've come to lift you up, like a new day dawning from above. In turn, so you may learn a lesson from the things I've done. A fable of the silent sun, a warning of the things to come, foreshadowing the end for some who dare and use it all. A fable of the silent sun, a warning of the things to come. Forgive me for the things I've done. I could have lost it all. I used to lie awake and sing this song. Fear is the hollow place, the dark beyond, the coldest season that I've ever known. But it's over now, I've learned from my mistakes. But it's over now, I've learned from my mistakes. Like a phoenix rising from the dust, I've come to lift you up, like a new day dawning from above. In turn, so you may learn a lesson from the things I've done. A fable of the silent sun. A fable of the silent sun. A fable of the silent sun.
I loved it in the end. I think that,
It's a powerful song, isn't it?
oh, fucking hell, yeah. I mean, you definitely know what, I think they hit the chorus 3 times in the end. It was like a phoenix. Or in the end, I knew when the second time round that was the chorus. And man, that fucking instrumental section, I mean, I love it when you can hear them. Did you hear the switch from fucking Miles. I don't know who was first or whatever, but I love hearing the switch when it goes from one to the other. Some real heavy moments in that and all. And there was during that guitar solo, I was listening as well as the guitar solo, the rhythm guitar. He was sort of like, I was fucking brilliant, man. You know what? That really fucking got me in the end. I think that is weird because the first part of it was completely different. I think.
Yeah.
I'd have to make sure. I'd have to go back, but I think that first part before it like went in and then went back into. I think that was almost an add-on, an intro.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was the song.
I know we stopped it halfway through, but it didn't feel like 8 minutes, if you know what I mean.
No.
And for me, that can only be a good thing because you're just taken away by the song sort of thing, and you're not.
Yeah. No,
what does it matter how long a song is really ultimately at the end of the day? But yeah, that second part was just
fucking hell, yeah. That was really fucking good.
You kind of expected it, but until you hear it, you can't.
It almost has a feel of that, where it's broken up. It almost has a feel of. I mean, we've spoken about this song already in these track by track, but Words Darker Than Their Wings, where it's completely broken up, into like almost different song parts.
Yeah,
and that was, but it wasn't too much. I think as soon as that first intro went, the rest of the song really flowed. You know what I mean? But at that point, when it was halfway through it had been cut in half of the intro and the actual song, so we didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
But once we put it back on, it was like, yeah, that's fucking good. Some real heavy moments in that as well.
Yeah.
Dark as fuck as well, isn't it? Really dark, but in a good way.
Want to listen to that all the way through now.
Yeah, that was an excellent song.
Yeah.
That was a really fucking good song. So definitely added elements of that feel of Blackbird as well for me. Them crashing sort of down, doomy chords.
Yeah.
Fantastic song in my opinion, Kev.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. That's a bit weird on this album, isn't it? We've had that apart from
Holiday.
Let me take you far away. Apart from Holiday. To tell you the truth, the song's gone out of my head now. I can't remember the chorus.
Well, not surprising after that, is it?
But I think
Fable of the Silent Sun, I mean, because that was just
that just blew that away. Obviously, I mean it makes Holiday even sound. I'm not saying it's throwaway. I sort of said that, but it's made that feel that way. I mean, the perfect song to come after that, isn't it? But if you was feeling happy, well, fuck you. We're gonna bring you down.
We're gonna drag you back down now. Yeah.
No, really dark, really epic. But it really didn't do too much as well. Oh, but I see after that first intro, I was like, that's the song now.
Yeah.
And that was brilliant. Loved it. Fable the Silent Sun, a standout track for me, for sure. Next up is Season of Promise. 2 to go. That's it. 2 to go. All right. Tell me what you think of this epic song, Fable of the Silent Sun, in the comments below, guys. And I'll see you soon.